Hello, good evening from Denmark. Is anybody here today? Who's here? I can see somebody is in here. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Otherwise, we'll be waiting for people to drop in. How are you today? I'm tired. Sorry, there's a bug. How are you? So I've been trying something new. Nina, hi! There's an echo. Wait a minute. Maybe I should try. Did that do? Hey Anna, did that help, Nina? I don't know. I sometimes have issues with my sound. I don't know why, and I've basically tried everything. Hi Morgana. Oh, good. Oh, that's good. So no more sound issues. Yay. Hi Angie. Oh, you have to go out. Where are you going? We were out yesterday. We were at David's uncle's new girlfriend's 70th birthday last night. This is why I have to wear makeup today, because otherwise you'll be running away screaming, because no, I look so tired and so, yeah, I had to do something. Oh, you have a 99-year-old grandma? Oh, hi Sarah. Thank you. Well, give your best to your grandma, Angie. I would love to have my grandma yet. Hey Sheila, nice to see you. So good to see you all. So how are you all today? How was your week? Yeah, Diamond Help Desk. Hi, welcome. I forgot your real name. Can you please write it down? I'm horrible with names. I remember, all your YouTube names, but the real names, just ask Sheila, sparkle it up. It took me forever to remember her name. Hey, Berta. Yes, of course. Sophie. That's right. I knew that. So Diamond Help Desk is Sophie. I knew that, but I just forgot. I mean, pain brain, I'm telling you. So everybody keeps telling me to let my hair down because it looks pretty. I think it looks horrible, but yeah. So I'm doing it for you today, wearing makeup and everything, because I didn't want you to run away screaming. But we were at a 70th birthday last night, and it was so fun. We got a lot of really, really, really good food. We got clams, these little white thingies that you put on a pan. I'm not really into that. But then we got lobster soup. Oh my god. I love that. Thank you, Sophie, for saying I look nice. Thank you, Anna. Oh, thank you. You're so cute. So sweet, everybody. Thank you. So tell me, how was your week? I would really, really, really like to know. My week was, I think, okay. I had Rosa on Monday. She stayed home from kindergarten, really, from her daycare, because her mama had a birthday and she had to go to the doctor because she had a rash, and you didn't know what it was. At first, we thought it was this, what is it, hand, foot, and mouth disease. But thank God it wasn't. It was just a rash because she had RS virus, I think. Thank you, Morgana. So she could come anyway, because if she had had that hand, foot, mouth thing, she couldn't come because David never had that. And he didn't want it to bring, if he got it, he would be able to bring it to work. And who knows who had it down there. Thank you, Berta. So yes, Rosa was here and we had a lot of fun. There was no gymnastics because our trainer was sick too. Well, really, Sophie, hand, foot, and mouth, it's really just a rash, and you can't treat it, and it's not dangerous. It's really just little blisters and it's scratches, and yes, it is contagious, um, but it's not dangerous at all. It's just annoying, really. And you know, the, had it just been me, it wouldn't have been a problem. But David didn't want to bring it down to his wife because who knows? I read online that it was more annoying as a grown up to have it because we use our hands and bodies much more, you know. Um, yeah. Sophie, the daycare goes nuts. Really? I think in Denmark it's basically, when the little blisters aren't raw anymore, you can come back to daycare. But mostly they get it from daycare because it's contagious even before you get the blisters. So yes, thank you, Beta. Please give my live a thumbs up before you leave. Oh my God, words are hard today. And you can follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on Facebook. And I still have that TikTok that Berta won't link because he don't want TikTok. But really, I don't really use it. I have TikTok because people sent me videos, and I had the hardest time watching them because I didn't have a TikTok. So you had to keep her home for a week, Sophie? Oh my God. Uh, I think over here people keep them home, for, I don't know, 4 days or something. Then off you go. But maybe I think I sometimes think that people are a little more, laid back in Europe. I don't know. It's just sometimes when I hear, Americans talk about the children and what they have to stay home for, I'm like, really? Why? Yeah. And you don't have to, Berta. You don't have to post a TikTok because I rarely use it. Maybe I should use it more. Post some diamond painting. I don't know what. So I'm still doing the rainbow stairs bridge. I don't know. Um, and I'm not really happy about it. And I will love to show you why. I really think I got it way too small, and it's not small at all. It's 50 by 70, but it should have been, I don't know, 80 by 100, I think, before, if you wanted to see anything. But it's just way, way too small. I mean, hold on. That blob down there is supposed to be a cat. I mean, yeah, maybe you can see it a little better, but I mean, when I look at it, it looks horrible. Well, from your view, it isn't that bad. You can actually see it's a stair. Sarah, your name is Rosita? You go by Rosa? Oh, I love that Rosita. Yeah, I actually think it looks better on camera than it does when I sit here doing it. I've been so annoyed with it. And I'm just sitting, I can't wait till I'm done with the last um, AliExpress paintings because I just want to start my Diamond Art Club ones. Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, it does look better from a distance. I can actually see that. But when I'm sitting here looking at that darned little cat, I'm like, that blob? Is that supposed to be a cat? And David was in here, I don't know, Friday or yesterday, and I showed him, look at that cat. And he's like, that's a cat? Yes. But I will do it, and it's actually, the drills are good. Yes, please follow Sophie, and who else has a channel in here? I know Sophie has a channel. Morgana, do you have a channel as well? I don't know who has a channel. You're more than welcome to say me, and Berta will try to find your link and put it in here. You know, I really like to support my other YouTube creators. I'm not afraid of, self-promotion, and I don't know, people. You don't, Morgana, you should. I mean, you're in every live and every, I don't know what. You should have a channel. Just do as me. Start out small, and yeah, it's fun. Even though I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately. It's just, life's hectic, right? So yeah. So Monday, when Rosa was here, like I told, her mom had birthday that day, so we wrote. So she did a drawing for her mom, and that was basically, this is what she drew. What she drew. It was so funny, She was drawing this. She's really just, doing like this when she draws, and then goes, "This is a mom with her big belly, and there's his legs and arms and cheeks and eyes." And I wrote "mom," and then she goes, "And this is a daddy with an even bigger belly," and she drew. And I need to do to draw a flag, so a Danish flag. We use that for for birthdays, And she was like, "Oh, I'm doing that too over here," and she had to do the grass on mine, and I did the grass on hers, the flagpole. It was so funny, and she was so looking forward to coming home and give this drawing to her mom, and she wasn't home, and she was like, "Mommy gone out." I was like, "Yes, I think mommy gone shopping, but you can give it to her when she comes home." She was just like, "But I wanted to give it to her now." I was like, "Yeah, you can give it to her." Hey, Susan, welcome. I love that you're all here. So, did any of you get anything from Diamond Art Club yesterday? There was a lot of beautiful paintings, weren't there? I liked the was it a crow or something that was on a ring? That one was beautiful. And then of course there was Newt Scamander with his Sniffler and Picket. I love that one. And I got it cheap because there was a 25%. And being new at lives is fun. You could basically sit back, and I think my lives are easy to start with because there aren't a lot of people in here. So just enjoy, and you can ask questions, and sometimes people write to each other in the chat too. So see, Sophie got the unicorn one. Yeah, the code really did people, didn't it? Yeah. So Morgana didn't get any this week. Berta say 9 people here and only 6 thumbs up. And I will keep talking and keep us entertained. Ah, you're sweet, Berta. Well, Anna, I started out going to people's lives, and I found the big channels. It was crazy scary in the beginning because I was like, okay, does anybody notice me? I think mine are still very, small. So it's easy in here. Sometimes the chat goes phew in some of the other lives, and I'm like, no. So it's really funny. And then on Tuesday, Nina was here. She's also in here. I don't know if she's gone or if she's still here, but she was here for, I don't know, 4 hours or so. It was really good to see her because I haven't seen her for I think 4 years. Better you slept until 9 a.m.? Wow. Oh, I'm sorry you missed out. That one went really fast, didn't it? So, Nina, you did Christmas presents today? Wow. I only have to buy basically one, and that's for Rosa. So that will be easy. But I have to find out what she wants. Yes, and the Christopher, is it Christopher Lowell or Lowell? People said it differently, and I've heard both. But that one sold out really fast, I think. Um, it was kind of funny, no, not funny, but I think it was an interesting one because of the dragon. But I think his drawings are a bit too dark for me. I like colors. I mean, I like colors. Yes, but sleep is important, even more important than diamond painting. So maybe you can find it in somebody who's de-stashing. So again, I like the Christopher Lowell one, but wasn't sure about the rendering. I saw Katie unbox it, and I actually think it was okay. Um, it was. I think I would have done it a little bit bigger, but that's just my opinion. Nina, you had to order from your mom as well? Well, yeah. So double up for everybody. Yeah, I don't know, Sophie. Hasn't his diamond painting Christopher Lowell's been not limited edition? Limited edition so far? I'm not really. I mean, his art is beautiful. It really, really is. But I just like colors more. But his style of art is really, really beautiful. Thank you, Nina. It was so nice to see you too. And it has been way too long. 4 years is too long. So, and Berta's telling Sophie that if she doesn't want her Christopher Lowell, she'll buy it from her. Well, there you have it, Sophie. I liked the Newt Scamander one. And I got it for 500 Danish krones, which is okay. I mean, it started out as almost 800 and I got it for 550. So I told myself, it's okay. You can have this one. So, Susan, you're working on the Medusa and it's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, the Medusa one is beautiful. It's really beautiful. But again, with the colors, I would be afraid to get bored out of my mind. And yes, I love everything Harry Potter and everything in that world. Um, yeah, I just love it. I love Harry Potter. Um, so when I would have loved to get one with Newt and just Pickett. I love Pickett. I really, really like that one. So Susan, you thought you would be bored as well, but not one bit. Well, that's cool. Better owns every mystery kit. Oh, I would love to get a mystery one day. I haven't tried a mystery kit yet. Uh, Magana is working on his nine. Oh, that one is so beautiful. 9 lives. It's beautiful. And Sophie also thinks that Newt was really a nice drawing. It is. It really, really is. A Danish krone is about, you get to buy $1, I have to put down 7.5 krona. So I think I ended up, was it 80, $85 maybe? Yeah, I think about $80 or $90. I ended up, maybe $80. I ended up paying. So still expensive, because we have to pay 25% VAT on top of the price. So it is expensive. So, but that's, if you want quality, I was telling yesterday, was it yesterday? Or was it Friday? I don't remember, Friday or Saturday. Um, I was, I don't know, which one is it? I was telling David how I saw, a woman who had spilled all of, I think it was her son or something, who had spilled all of her drills from Diamond Art Club. And David was like, and I told him that my Elizabeth Ward storage system, I have no idea what happened. But the other day, it just fell to the floor. And David was home and he heard me swear. So he was pretty sure, that something horrible had happened. And I just saw, drills on the floor, but it was because that I use this one for trash drills. So because this one was open, these drills went flying, but the rest of them kept. Oh, I love Anne Stokes. She has beautiful dragons, but all the other ones kept tight. So I'm pretty satisfied with this knockoff Elizabeth Ward system. They didn't open up even though I threw them on the floor. So that's a thumbs up for me for the Elizabeth Ward ones. Yeah. Yeah, it does add up. It really does. So that's why, when you're on a fixed income, it isn't. But thank you. I have to send you my address soon, doesn't I? I was like, I don't want to disturb you when you're working. So I'll write you when we're done with this one. And we really need better. We need to find a date where we can video chat so that you can look at these dog sweaters that I'm knitting. Hey, Beth Ann, welcome. No, you're not late. And so, see, I'm spoiled. Berta is spoiling me. Thank you, Berta. Who was it that was buying paddy wags? Hey, Meals on Wheels, welcome. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're all in here. Yay, welcome. I love it that you're all in here, having a good time with you. So, Beth Ann and Meals on Wheels, we were just talking about who got what from Diamond Art Club yesterday. So let me know, and let me know how you're doing, how your week was. So, yeah. I just read, hey. What hey? No, hey. Angie. Ooh, the deliberation. Which one was that? Deliberation. You love the Elizabeth Ward stories? And you have dropped them several times. Well, this was my first time dropping it. But I'm really, really happy with it. Yeah, but then you got it and you left it, but someone else was still waiting for it. So I'm trying to remember. And also Randa. Yes, I scrape it. Beth Ann, I just scrape. That's the easiest thing, I think, for me. Just scrape along. I think you can see. And for me, it lasts like forever. So and when I scrape, I twist it a little to get it. I saw someone do that, and I was like, okay, it works. Yes, follow Sophie as well. We need to support each other. Meals and Wills had a 3-day weekend. We went to visit a friend Friday, and you're working and trying to finish up some VIPs. Almost finished. Ooh, the Envious Guerrero. I love that. I can't say it. Envious Guerrero. Maybe today? Well, you'll have to put it online then so we can see it. I love to see what people finish. And I think it's amazing how fast people are. I mean, I'm still practicing my 4-placer. And I think you're right, Berta. They do function pretty well. I mean, the riches haven't gone any worse since last week, so it's actually okay. But yeah, and it smells like mango. Angie, you're going to start a channel soon too. Yay! Well, you have to give the link because, like, I want to support everyone in here. Meals and Will, you love all and your stuff. The Keys of a Savage Garden. I can't remember, but I mean, she does beautiful work. You got the smelly patty wax banana water. Oh, hazelnut coffee. I mean, this one is jelly beans, and I just like it smells so good. It's the same with this I got from Mary. I'm just like, but then you got watermelon and strawberry. So you got basically almost the same. One got watermelon strawberry, and the other one got watermelon banana. Can you even smell the watermelon with banana? Yeah, I really want to try it as well one day. But I mean, I have putty to last me a little while. And I made some of my own as well. This one is peppermint. It smells so good. So, watermelon. I've always, in my mind, watermelon is really subtle. Yeah, and that's my issue as well. If I want to buy one block of patty wax, I mean, if I buy one block of these, I have to pay triple in shipping. It's mind blowing because of Etsy's weird shipping rules. So I find a friend who's in America who would help you buy and then ship it to you. And then maybe, get more than one block and then get them to ship it to you because the shipping from Etsy is crazy. You have to go now, Anna. Well, thank you for being here, and I hope you'll be back next Sunday when I go live again. And I hope we didn't scare you away with all my chit chat and the chat going. So have a good week. Take care. I don't understand why Etsy has this crazy shipping. I mean, it seems like we pay double shipping. Yes, let's get Angie started. I need to go. Can I go in right now? Hopefully you can still hear me and see me. So, it's okay, Sophie. That is important. So I just went in and gave Angie a subscribe so we can help her get her channel started. It is important to support one another. I mean, I was in Shay's live a month ago and she helped me. It's crazy, right? You buy something like, yeah, like you say, $5, and you end up being $50 with shipping. I mean, I don't get it. I'm trying, to go on Etsy and find European stuff, right? But it's hard. Your dad is your biggest fan. I love that, Sophie. Yeah, it's true, Sophie. The shipping for out of US is crazy. I was looking at, Distracted by Diamond, who also has paddy wags. I was looking at the diamond painting, and I would end up paying like the diamond painting alone was, I don't know, I think about $80 or something, and then I would pay roughly the same in shipping, and I was like, I can get two diamond art clubs for that price. Well, Angie, you have to start somewhere, and giving you some subscribers is a lot of help because when you have subscribers, you have to do something, right? And it's just starting out. Yeah, exactly, better. You just have to start somewhere. It doesn't have to be all diamond painting. I mean, you can do basically everything you want. If you have another hobby, you can do that too. I mean, I do this channel is supposed to be, me and my Klippel-Feil syndrome and my knitting and my diamond painting and the cats and everything and in between. So just do something you like. I'm considering. I don't know. Maybe I should run this by you. I was thinking about because I live in Denmark, and would it be fun if I read? I would need to go to the library and find them in English. But would it be fun if I read the Danish fairy tale writer Hans Christian Andersen? If I went and got his books and got some of his fairy tales and read them, maybe I could, diamond paint and then talk over it, and you could get a fairy tale a week or something. Would that be fun? I don't know. So you have a soft spot for Daywall, Angie. Oh, people love watching diamond paintings with Josephine Wall. You could totally do it a channel about that. So yes, please. Sophie, you think Diamond Art Club is better quality than Distracted by Diamonds? Well, people love them apparently, but I don't know. Andy, there are so many fairy tales from Hans Christian Andersen. I have, but it's in Danish, so I have to find another one. But this is his book with all his fairy tales in Danish. Um, and I mean, it's written very, very small, right? So, yes. Well, you have to start. So, and you have to start your channel and do, Josephine Wall. I haven't tried one of hers, but maybe one day I will. Um, my biggest issue is that I'm not buying from Diamond Painting Deutschland. So, yeah, I think you're right, Sophie. The price, basically is too much. So I'm just sticking to Diamond Art Club. Um, so, yeah, well, this weapon chat is basically, talking about everything and nothing, but maybe I would do, kind of like you just see me diamond paint and then I read, because I would have to do voiceover since I can't diamond paint and read at the same time. Okay, but see you in a second. She has to run to her office. And yeah, Morgana, you think this is a good idea? Well, maybe I should try, do one video and then see if people like it or not. Nina, you would like Norse mythology? I have to find, stories that are that are uncopyrighted, because if I can't do just any story, it has to be copyright free. That's why I picked Hans Christian Andersen, because he's dead and has been dead for a million years. So, and what I really like is, I would love to start with The Little Mermaid, because that story is so different than the Disney one. I mean, it ends very, very different than the Disney version. And his stories are really dark, and some of them are a little, they're not always happy endings. But Nina, if you can find some copyright free Norse mythology, well, I would do it. Andy wouldn't diamond painting in Deutschland. Well, it's basically the same price. I mean, since it's in Germany, I also have to pay a little bit more in shipping. Um, but I don't support them. I mean, I had a horrible experience with them, so I'm not supporting them. And I know you have to pay 70 euros ship. I mean, I think that I have to pay crazy prices from Etsy, but to pay 70 euros for shipping, then you would have to, yeah, like you did, order 3 kits at a time, because otherwise 70 euros is maddening. Susan, you want to hear about our traditions and foods? I was thinking about, I have to see if I can make it do somehow, but David and I are doing Christmas baking soon. So I was thinking about, trying to figure out how I can film it. And then I would bring the camera to the kitchen when we bake, the Christmas cookies, because we do everything so different, I think. But I would think about that, Susan, absolutely. But traditions is hard because almost every family has their own traditions. Um, yeah. You just bought the 20 princesses from JD Gem shop? Ooh, they're beautiful. So what size did you get them in? Because I saw Katie got them as well, but hers weren't as big. So your husband asked you not to buy so much. I love that. Some of the old fairy tales are actually really scary. Yes, Angie, they really, really are. Um, but the time when they were written was, a darker time. Things were not easy. So of course, I think it's only natural that the fairy tales would be a little darker because times were harder back then. So yeah, I like Susan. What? You paid $20 for Diamond Art Club in shipping? I think for Europe it's 35 if you are below a certain level. I don't know. Um, I got free shipping yesterday, but yes, Jaded Gem Shop is absolutely amazing quality. Um, Someday I would want one of hers as well, and I everything is good at the office. Amazing, Berta. That's good to know. Really good to know. So You got them at 55 by 75. I think that's a good size. Really, I do. Yeah, Jaded Gem Shop. You can go check her out. I would love to, one day get one of her diamond paintings. She has so many beautifuls too. I don't know. The princesses, they're cute and funny, but they're not really my style. She has so many others that I would love to do. So, you like Susan's idea about sharing my traditions? I have to look into that. But do traditions you mean for Christmas or other holidays? Or what do you mean traditions? Because we don't, we do have, traditions about Easter as well, but and also about birthdays. Angie, Jade is on your to try list as well, but I need to burn through some of the diamond painting Joycelands and DACs first. Ooh, and you have a stash for over 60. That's not bad. Uh, my favorite JGS. I don't really think I have any. I like the dragon ones. Um, she has. I mean, for Jade, I love her mukas. She has beautiful muka ones and other old masters. Um, but I just basically think she has a lot of beautiful ones. I mean, I know she add new ones every day, basically. So I haven't been recently, but yeah. Sophie's like her jade stash gets bigger and bigger. I see people buying from her all the time, and I'm like, wow. And I love, um, that she uses resin drills and her. I love the photo negative that she uses for square drills. Since I only do square drills, that's what I've been watching. Um, but I watched some of her old masters, some of those that she did, and I love old masters. I was looking at a page earlier today because I was trying to figure out if you can get Dakota Detweiler. I love Dakota Detweiler. I love her art. I don't have any of her diamond paintings, but I was trying to figure out if she had, branded some of her paintings as cross stitch, so you could maybe do a conversion or something like that. But not really. I found a few, and then I ended up on a page that also had mukas, and I was like, ooh! I found this chocolate muka. Oh my god, I love that one. I have to do that one day. So, holiday foods and things that are different from the US. Hmm. Maybe I should, start with what we do for Christmas and, cookies and stuff that we do. And then when we get closer to Christmas, what food we eat. I could definitely do that. Yes, Sophie, she has so many beautiful old masters. And I was like, I did, this golden tears for some of the master this year, and since then I've just fallen in love with the old masters. Also, John William Waterhouse, I love him. And Sarah don't do princesses, but I thought I'd try something different since I didn't grow up with them. Well, I think that's beautiful. I mean, and you have to run and do your adulting stuff. Well, have fun, and I hopefully I'll see you next week. So have fun with your adult stuff. But she has one of the old masters you really wanted, The Last Supper. Oh, that one is beautiful too. Sophie, have you seen the Lazy River Diamond? Yes, I have seen those and I love them. And one day maybe I'll get one of those as well. I love the Rosa one. that they just released. But I'm a little biased when it comes to the name Rosa. I mean, yeah, the last hour is huge. Did you get the big one, Berta, or did you get a crop version? Morgana, there's a vote today. I didn't see that. I have to go in and look. Yeah, Berta, I mean, if you have funds for it, and I know you have, and you need to do what you want to, I mean, I think it's amazing you got it. How big is it? Tell me. Nina is saying that I have to explain how julefrokost, that's basically a Christmas dinner. We do that both for families, but also for as a work function, how that works. So, yeah, that's very Danish. Um, People get drunk, and there, we have these stories that go around our Christmas functions, Christmas dinners. We have a big one in our family, but my husband's family, but that's my family, at the 26th. And they're all coming here this year. So we will be 25 or so people here. Thank you, Sophie. She's saying that I have a great taste. Bethan, you go into, are you a part of the VIP club, the VIP group on YouTube, Facebook? Because if you go to the VIP group, there is on top up where they get messages in. They usually put it up there that you can go in and vote for paintings to come. But you don't like crops? Well, me neither. I love big ones. I think Stephanie got what's it called with the box? It was an old master as well. Saw that one, and I was like, yeah, I have to get that one day. Um, so yeah, so I get you, Berta. Oh, did I just? Hello. Um, am I still there? Good, I'm back. Good. I was just my internet went woof. Um. Oh, Sophie, you haven't seen that. Well, you can still go in and do the voting and then win out. And don't go watch Lindsay because I saw a video where she showed everything. Don't go there. Uh, yes, but check out Lazy River as well. Sophie, yeah, I've seen some of the crops, but I'm like Berta. I want the whole thing. Oh, I'm glad you're here. I don't know what just happened with my internet. It just went poof for a second. Again, Sophie, you don't want to see spoilers. You missed out, so you watched the unboxing, and now I'm kicking yourself. Well, Magana, without saying anything, I don't think I missed out on anything, but yeah. You muted her as well. So Sophie muted Lindsay. Well, I don't think there's a lot to mute because it's gone. It's in there. So Berta had to have to watch it as well. Sophie, you saw Lindsay's video? I just saw it earlier today, and oh, okay. So if you hit that one, well, that's a good idea. If you don't want to know what's in the advent, you know, I saw it coming out, and I was like, I'm kind of intrigued. And then I saw what was in it. They did this list of what would be in it, and I was like, okay, maybe if the price is right, and then it came out, and I saw it would be 1,200 Danish kroners. I mean, that's basically two big Diamond Art Club kits for me. And I'm like, yeah, no, no, no. Meals and Wheels, I'm not trying to be mean, but I love when someone talks trash about mystery boxes and the advents, and they get mad when it sells out. Yeah, you're so fun. Sarah, Hawaiian Sarah, I know your name, but if people are just listening, I watched the spoilers and it looked like fun, but not for me. I don't do advent calendars and it was a bit expensive. Hey, Dawn, welcome. I think it's very expensive. I mean, I could get two big diamond paintings for that price. So, no. Sophie, you were back and forth and it was under 100. Yeah, you could get it for, I think, including tax, 95 or 96. So, I mean, I'm happy that people got it if they wanted it. Um, but yeah, exactly. Meals on Wheels. They no, I don't buy it, and then they get angry. I mean, it's so weird. I mean, if you don't want it, why get angry when they sell out? I mean, it doesn't make sense. I'm really, surprised that it didn't sell out faster, but they might have had a million of them. I don't know. They learned from this mystery box. So, I don't know. But I didn't miss out. Let's just keep it at that. We don't want Sophie to boot me as well. How are you, Dawn? How has your week been? Yeah, Sophie, I think they absolutely learned from the mystery box. I would be surprised if they ever do one again because, I mean, that was crazy. And people were like, I mean, I understand if you get something in a mystery box that you don't like, that's fair. I mean, yeah, I know, Sophie. I was just kidding. Um, and you would destash it. But what I'd find weird is, I mean, basically you paid around $35 for one kit, right? About, I know 33.1. But then you get a kit and people want it and you sell it off at $80. I mean, you gave around $34. And now you're just cashing in. I mean, no. That's in my world. And I know I'm not everybody and I have opinions that not everybody share, but I think it's wrong to make that much money when you didn't pay that much. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. It could be me. I know I'm different than everybody else. But I would personally have a foul taste in my mouth if I knew that I made more than double than what I paid. But yeah. Yes, but really, they were upset at what they got. I mean, oh, you missed out. I hoped you gotten one. I knew you would have loved it. Um, there were so many great kits in it. I mean, if I would have gotten one, which I didn't because the price again, it was more than 2,000 Danish kroners. And I was like, that's basically 1/5 of my entire what I get paid a month. So I don't have that kind of money. But had I gotten it, I would have loved to get a number one because that one was filled with square ones. So, but I don't think it's right to be mad at something. Everybody knew, they would get 6 kits. Some of them would be, favorites, and most of them would be new ones. I mean, how can you be mad at that? Sophie, what's with the smileys? You have opinions? Please tell them. I love when people have different opinions than mine. You got everything you wanted from them, Berta? Oh, I'm glad. You kind of got three of one kid, not knowing about it three times. Oh no, Berta! So did you sell them again? Most of the time, yes, Sarah. It's cheaper for me to get somebody to ship it to me. Sometimes, I mean, Diamond Art Club, no, not really, because yeah, well, maybe. I think it would depend. Because if people send something to me, I would ask them, to mark it as a gift. And then I think it's up to you could price that gift up to around $20 because we have an amount. If you keep the price of what's inside and shipping at under 300 Danish kroners, then I won't end up paying that and a fee. So some things would be easier if people bought it and then shipped it to me. But for Diamond Art Club, mostly I'm just like, it's okay. So it's sometimes I like people to buy stuff for me. I ask people, like when Mary helped me getting these siren sticker makers. First, they didn't ship them to Denmark, and if I wouldn't have, it would have been so more expensive. So yeah, sometimes it's easier to get people to help me. Sophie, the amount of squares were a little intimidating, but you enjoyed them. See, I love squares. I don't do round. You haven't sold them, Berta? Okay. Well, thank you, Berta. Dawn. I had to put makeup on because I was at a birthday yesterday, and if you would have seen my pure face, you would have run screaming because I have, bags down to here, and everything is black and red because I'm so tired. Yeah. Thank you. Shipping is ridiculous, absolutely. Um, but even, I have to consider what I ask people to ship because if it's, big things, maybe the shipping would be expensive as well. Um, but I always offer, I will pay shipping. Of course I will, because, I paid them. I asked them to ship things for me. So of course I will pay shipping and everything, but I don't know. I asked someone if they would, try to find out what would shipping be if you would send this to me. And we ended up, well, it's just as easy that I buy it and then get it shipped here because the shipping would be crazy. This is years ago. And today it's easier. Okay, Nina. Well, thank you for being here. Well, thank you for being you as well. It was really nice seeing you on Tuesday. So I hope you'll be back next week and have a good week, Nina. Morgana, sometimes because oh no, it might have been a little better if you at least got the two different boxes. Who? Oh, Berta? Yeah. Oh, Berta, that's really unlucky. Some of the diamond paintings from the mystery boxes was really beautiful. Um, I got one of them. the kids from a mystery box from Mary. That's the boy who lived. So I got one diamond painting from a mystery box, and I love that one. What kind of paintings I like? I love Harry Potter, and I love dragons. I love Randall Spangler. I really, really love, and I love old masters. I really do that. I'm a specific. See, I'm tired. I can't talk. I love Alphonse Mucha and John William Waterhouse, but basically, most of the old masters I've seen, I love those, and I love colors. I mean, this one is so beautiful, right? Because of the colors. So I love. I think you could say fantasy, right? Sophie, I thought. See, I think that's one of the things that people was angry about with the mystery boxes, that they got the boy who lived, because most people already got that one. I know Mary already had that one, so I'm happy that I got it. So, which was easy because at the time I had, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club. Hey Carol, welcome. No, I do not have that Harry Potter with the poster image of all of them. I do not have that one. I only have one Harry Potter, and that's the boy who lived. And then the Newt Scamander one, who got released yesterday, but that one's coming. Otherwise, I don't have any Harry Potter one. So I'm glad you're here, Carol. I'm glad you got it as well. I love when people stop by. Well, Magana, then that was amazing for you because you got it. I know a lot of people were so angry about it. Uh, Everybody's saying hello to Carol. And yes, Berta, I have the astronomer coming. I love that one. I saw in the VIP group that someone posted it done, and I was like, it's so pretty. I was like, I have to do that. Oh, Sarah, thank you. I love Harry Potter. And I really love that one. Berta bought the astronomer for me. I mean, Berta, I will cherish every second of that one because it's so beautiful. So again, you had the virus detected. That one is fun, but that's a round, isn't it? I think it's fun, but it's a round, and I don't do rounds. I have one of his. I don't know one. The what's it called? Happy Anniversary, with the 2 dragons getting married. I was just reading somewhere. The 2 dragons getting married. I have to get that one before it sells out because it's a limited edition. But it looks like they're not very popular. But one day I will need to get that one. Yeah, I think so too, Morgana. It's around. Carol, how is your weather there, Mia? It's freaking cold here today. It's Most of the time it's very, very windy, and we do have a lot of rain, but today it was okay actually. The sun was shining, and we had about, I don't know, about 10 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? I have no idea. But it's fall here. It's windy and it's raining a lot. Um, it's 38 in Pennsylvania. Oh, if I remember correctly, 35 Fahrenheit is around 0 degrees, right? Morgana, you haven't worked on it yet? Why? Oh, Berta said she loved doing virus detected, and Morgana haven't worked on it yet. Yeah, I love spanglers as well. I love dragons. Carol, you have 36 right now and snow. Ooh, you have snow? I mean, because of everything happened around the world, with the environmental things, snow isn't a guarantee here anymore. So, yes, follow Sophie and follow her on Instagram as well. So, Carol, you had the first snow of the season. Um, we do sometimes, I think maybe once every 10 years or something, get snow in November. But most of the time, we don't get snow until January or February, if we get any. So, yeah. Thank you, Bella. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. I mean, everybody is allowed to ask for friendship on Facebook. I would love to have you on my Facebook as well. Carol, you want to put up your Christmas tree? And you wait until after Thanksgiving. 35 in Chicago. I think 35 is around 0 Celsius. Wait. I have to ask Google. Um, 35 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Bam-bam. Well, 35 Fahrenheit is 1.6 Celsius. So you have it cold over there. We don't have it that cold. We just have around, I think, we have a warm November. Everybody is saying that it's a record and I don't know what, but the other day we had 15 Celsius, which was crazy in November. Usually it's cold. You have 49, Berta? Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? 49? That's almost 10 degrees. Basically the same as here, but for the time, it's warm here. Montana has, ooh, that's cold, 13. Brrr. I don't like cold. I don't function in cold. Carol, do you feel like it should be colder in Alaska? I have the same, from growing up and watching television and movies and stuff like that. When you were in Alaska, there's always snow to over your head, and I'm like, when Berta says she lives in a rainforest, I'm like, that doesn't seem right. I mean, Alaska is supposed to have snow to here. Sophie has around 10 degrees today. Wait, you were writing that in Celsius? 20 you had 28 degrees Celsius yesterday, Sophie? Damn. Yes, but you always tell us that it's usually warmer where you live because you live in a rainforest. And then you say rainforest, and I'm thinking, like Brazil and the rainforest down there. I mean, the pictures in my head are screwed. Carol, the day before, Sophie is right, the day before the snow, it was 74. Really? You have weird weather. I mean, I thought we had weird weather, but no. Thank you, Sophie, for Googling for me. Wouldn't it be a lot easier if we just had the same, everywhere? Can we please do either or? Yes, but I have seen pictures where you're living and it's beautiful. I love Berta on her Facebook, puts in little videos and snapshots of when she's flying from place to place because she is flying a lot too for her work. And I love watching all her movies, well, not movies, films of when she's flying, and I'm like, oh, I could live there with the mountains and the lakes, and it's beautiful. So, Berta, I go watch your little pictures and videos a lot. And I'm just like, it's beautiful. I mean, Denmark is flat. We don't have any mountains at all. Um, we need to go to Norway or Sweden to get mountains. Um, so I love, when we were in Turkey, they have mountains as well, and I just love it. Yes, Carol, the weather is weird. Um, I think our summer was pretty normal actually. Um, but this fall is weird. Your roads are icy because we live out of town and you're the last to get plowed. Well, I hear you. We live in a tiny, tiny little village. And even though we have buses coming here, they just plow, just where the bus is going, and everything else is dangerous. So, which is why, you know, I don't go anywhere when it's cold. And I love that it don't snow because I don't like driving in snow. Don't you also just do squares? Well, I knew I had sisters out there. Oh, she told us last week, Berta. Where was it? Illinois? No. Meals on Wheels, my mom's side goes back to Norway, and I love watching videos about other places like Norway. Yeah, Norway has beautiful nature. We were up there, I think 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and we went to visit some friends that I have up there. He is Norwegian and she's from America, and right now they're working on moving back to the U.S. I'm very sad because then I can't go visit them again. Well, I can, but I mean Norway is a bit closer than U.S. I'm just saying, but Norway has beautiful nature. I love the mountains. We when we David used to deliver fuel for airplanes up there. And when he took me out there, we drove on these teeny tiny little roads. I mean, like if two cars were supposed to go by each other, it would be like this much space between the cars. And we just drove and we saw, tall mountains and lakes, and I love it. So, yeah. Carol, I do mainly squares, but started around this morning. It feels weird. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I was looking at some of my first diamond paintings that I did, and they were rounds. I think I've done 3 rounds or something. And I was looking at them and I was like, yeah, no. But I mean, I'm glad that people like rounds as well. I just don't. Sophie, you do both at the same time. Square still takes you forever. You know, I've only just started doing multi-placing, so until I don't know, a week and a half ago, I single placed everything, and it took me forever. But this one, since I tried multi-placing, I'm like, it takes me a second. Uh, Sparklet Up has 42. That's hot as well. I mean, for the time of year, right? I think it's crazy this weather. So, how many of you do both? I know Berta does both as well, but I have Carol doing squares with me, even though she started around. So, yeah, Sophie, we just have to practice. I don't know how long I can use this. But how long do you use them before you change them out? I mean, how rigid do you use them to? But then you do both. Again, I do both. Sophie looks for art you love. I love the way squares feel though. I like squares because they give more detail. So that's just me. We say, hey, I do both. You have two vips, one round and one square. That's what most people do, isn't it? I only do one at a time. My head doesn't function. I can't do two at a time. Whether they break and then I change just depends. Whenever I decide to change, you have lots of four places. Yeah, I was I was trying to do a little, tidying up in all my stuff the other day. And I have, a few, but most of them are big, and I don't do that. So, but I have a few four places in here that I can use. But I never think that I will use a 10 place. I think some of these are 10 places, and they're scaring the crap out of me. So I'm just, yeah, no, four places, please. Carol, you go for the image more than anything. I love that. But I have to look at, I can love the image, but if they're not square, I don't do them. Magana goes by image as well. Hawaii and Sarah just finished your second round. You started with squares? Wow. So how does it feel to do rounds? Do you like that? Carol always have two going at the same time, one in your office and one in your bedroom. Some health issues make me not be able to sit for long hours at a time. Well, I hear you. Thank you, Beta. I can sit in this chair for a long time, luckily. Um, which, by the way, when we were talking about Harry Potter, right? I mean, this is how much I love Harry Potter. I got a Harry Potter chair. So that is how much I love Harry Potter. Um, so yeah. But I also have days where I can't do anything, where I can just sit, lay, do something. But I only do diamond painting in here because 5 cats, 5 cats. Yeah, but who was it that was in Anchorage with you? Well, in Alaska with you. Thank you, Carol. I have a video of the unboxing we did. So, but do they have Seattle Seahawk chair? That would be so awesome. You would have to do a video of that. Risa is working on the Hogwarts base crest. Oh, that's beautiful too. One day I want both of them, both the beige and the black one, because they would be so cool next to each other. I like the beige one a little better because the background is, different. It isn't just one color. Oh, but I get it. Thank you, Beth Ann. I love it as well. I really, really love it. Um, so yes, better do it. Carol, you have two Yorkies and they could care less about the diamond painting. Yeah, well, the dogs, they stay on the ground, right? I have the 5 cats, they go everywhere. I mean, if I allowed them in here, they would be everywhere. I mean, sometimes they do break in, and it takes me forever to clean up. Hmm. So yeah. Hawaiian Sarah, it's weird. I suck at rounds. Yeah, me too. I just realized I go a lot faster with rounds using tweezers. Hmm, that's interesting because people always say that doing round with tweezers is hard. But I would actually believe you were right because you can place them more precisely with the tweezers. So, yeah. Carol, you did the black crest and it was gorgeous when it was done. I'm giving it as a gift for Christmas. I have seen the black one done and it's beautiful. Really, it is. But the background on the beige one is, I like that a lot better. But they're both beautiful. But I keep buying what I want and I don't leave stuff for my family to get me for Christmas. But I can't wait. I'm bad. Oh, I hear you. I hear you better. I just buy what I want. Well, I don't buy anything I want because we wouldn't be able to live here, you know. But I'm horrible, you know, because if I want something smaller, I buy it. You know, I don't. If it's smaller, I just buy it. So I never have anything to wish for my birthday. We don't do Christmas gifts anymore because basically we all looked at each other and like, yeah, I don't need anything. I have everything that I need. And basically we all felt like we were just, you know, giving money to each other. So we decided Christmas is more about family and being together and have a good time, and then we do presents for birthdays, you know. So no presents for Christmas. So but yeah. hmm. Carol, you used to have cats. Yeah, I mean we have a Bengal. He jumps, I don't know, 5 meters with no trouble at all. It looks so easy. Yeah, Sophie, rounds and tweezers. Yeah. Carol, you tried them with tweezers, and I was flicking drills everywhere. Yeah, rounds and tweezers, but I'm amazed. I mean, wow. Meals on Wheels, you started with rounds before I knew what a square was in diamonds, and before I found Diamond Art Club. I love squares more now. But if you love the image, you buy both. I think most people do that. I'm just weird. And I also started with rounds. Um, it is so fun. We have this. Uh, I think you know, they have stores around, but they're called cheap flowers, and they basically do plants and flowers for the garden and for inside. But they also have all these little knickknacks, you know, little metal signs and stuff, you know. So they also had very, very, very cheap diamond paintings. Um, and I was like, you know, I have to buy one of those to see if this is something that I want, because why would I pay a lot of money if I don't like it? So I got one of them, and it was the Starry Night by Van Gogh, and I like it a lot, but it was round. So, and now I only do squares, and I like Diamond Art Club. So, Sarah, I hear people say that about round and tweezers. I surprised myself that it worked for me. You know, I think it's amazing you can do rounds with tweezers. I tried it a year ago, but no. But you have this yards of a credit card that's just buy stuff, and next thing I know, it comes in. Well, you know, that credit card and you work very, very, very well together, it seems. Carol, oh my God, Berta, you have one of those too? Well, I would love one of those, but my credit card and me, we had a talk and we can't do that. Meals on Wheels, your birthday is December 14th. So I usually get skipped for Christmas. Oh, that's not okay. But I would get a 2-for-1 gift now that I have so much. What do I need? You know, gift card for Diamond Art Club or Jaded Gem Shop or something. I would do that. But, you know, your birthday isn't that close to Christmas. So I would, if you do Christmas presents, I would totally demand, you know, I get a birthday present and a Christmas gift. I would do that. But Brandy does that with her squares. She only uses tweezers with squares. I saw that someone who could do, what was it? Was it 4 or 5 with tweezers? And I was like, yeah, I tried doing two with tweezers and they went everywhere. Sophie, you have to go. Gotta start cooking. Thank you for hosting this live. Thank you, Sophie. And I've been here way too long by now. So maybe, yeah. So what are you cooking, Sophie? Let me know before you go. It was really good to have you here, Sophie. Risa, I have one of those cards. They're persistent. Oh, yeah. Everybody's saying bye to Sophie. And Berta is telling people to follow Sophie. Meals on Wheels, yeah, I told my daughter and husband get me DAC gift cards or some Elizabeth Ward storage. That's a good idea. You can never get too many of those storages. Carol, well, I asked for gift cards for Christmas last year and my son clicked on the wrong link in Google and insisted. Instead of DAC cards, I got pinked with. Oh no. Oh, I would be so disappointed. Pink with diamonds, no. Uh, ooh, Sophie is having chicken and rice. It's good. So, what time is it here? It is almost 20:30. It's 8:30 p.m. here. So, yeah, it's a little late, but I'm waiting for some other people to go live later. So, I will diamond paint a little and maybe check out some other people's videos in the meantime. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, we would all cry if we got those instead of Diamond Art Club ones. So yeah, maybe Sophie was giving a hint, and we. Yeah, better it's 10:26. You still have the entire day. I mean, 10:26. I would just get out of bed by that time normally. So you're just starting your day. Carol, they were terrible. You did one round but gave up on the square one. I have heard bad things about that company. So, I'm never going to try them. Susan saying, Carol, I hope he knows better now or you are likely to get it again. Ooh, yeah, you better make sure he knows the difference this year. Because otherwise, ooh, yeah, no. I think that's what I want for Christmas. For my birthday next year, Diamond Art Club gift cards. That would be amazing. Because have I understood it right that you can use gift cards and still use a discount code or points? You can use both, right? I think you can. I've read that somewhere. Thank you, Berta. Yes, I will write you in 5 minutes when we're done today. So, yeah, I think we've been here nearly an hour and a half, people, and I have loved every minute of it. So, I hope you've liked it as well. Wait, Carol, I told them if they wanted to get me DAC, just make me a certificate and give her cash. Yeah, I understand that. I would hate losing out on points too. Hmm, maybe that's a better idea, right? But do we get points for buying gift cards? Cool, Meals on Wheels. I would totally add you. Everybody can add me on Facebook. I love having new friends, so you're all welcome, and the same on Instagram. And before you leave, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. It does really, really help. So, yeah, Bethan, thank you for being here. I hope you will have a good day and a great week. And I promise I will put out more videos this week. I promise I have been very bad. So I will do better. So yeah, let's see. I hope to see you all here next week. Yes, just like Hawaiian Sarah says, I hope to see you all next week. I love to have you here. Carol, yes, do that. I'm so glad you were all here. So thank you and hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Bye.